Eagle Riders.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's showtime. 4:01 p.m. Canoga Park, California, coming at you live from the 2LaneLIVE headquarters. This episode, which is on July 17th, we're doing some giveaways, July 17th, 2025. So if you're watching this in the future, good luck, but it might not be a free set of gloves or a shirt or whatever it may be. So this episode, we're going to be talking about our recent travels, a 2,500-mile road trip. Why am I blurry?
I don't know.
To Milwaukee. And give you guys some news and updates on Sturgis and some events we got going on. So anyway, boys, what is happening?
Where the heck do we start? I don't know where to start because there is so much going on.
Before I forget,
what?
This episode is brought to you by Eagle Rider Motorcycle Rentals and Tours, as well as Law Tigers Motorcycle Attorneys. Find yourself in a pinch, getting in an accident, make sure to call Law Tigers before you call your insurance, and they'll make sure you're taken care of.
Call 911 first.
That's usually a good idea.
Yeah, there's Rich Ortega.
I don't know.
Boy, that guy has a lot of energy, doesn't he? Rich, you look like you were having a really good time at Chris Stapleton concert. Glad you got going there, buddy.
Glad you made it back to the hotel.
Yeah, man, we've been gone for a little bit. I have to tell you, yesterday's drop just reminded me of how cool it was to be in a small town on the 4th of July. Like, we've spent a lot of time up at our cabin on the 4th of July, and they do these little parades with four-wheelers, and people are throwing candy or pancakes and stuff at the crowd. And Pancakes.
I've never heard of that. Do they throw syrup
My
too?
brother put a grill on a trailer, and they rode it around, and he made pancakes and flipped them.
I need butter with that and syrup.
And syrup. But what I could not believe the turnout in Williams.
It was huge. And like you say, the fact that it was this small town America, and when you get into small town, I always feel like I'm really home. I feel good. It's good for the soul. You meet great people. You meet great people everywhere. I mean, I've met great people in cities as well, but it's just fun going across the country and meeting people. But it was packed.
Look who joined.
Who?
Yogurt.
Good old Yogurt, Mr.
Yogurt
Ducati
Shannon.
guy.
Wow.
The guy that never comes by to
Ducati.
see us anymore. He got rid of his Harley, and now I think he's riding a Honda Zuki.
Shannon, come
We've
out
got
and
5
play.
beer.
Warriors.
Yeah, we love Shannon. He's a good dude.
Williams was amazing for the 4th. That was my first time in Williams for the 4th of July, and it was a 4th of July well spent.
Yeah, I mean, I think we probably did something that we shouldn't have, which was climb up on the roof of the building.
No, I got permission.
No, she said just you can go to the back balcony. We
really?
found a ladder, and we put it in where we thought the ladder
Well,
went.
she said you'll be able to see it from there. I says, no, you won't. You got to get up that ladder.
We had to go up the ladder. So, But that was what a great view from up there. The town was bustling, had some great stories, people coming up and talking. And so 4th of July was a success. We actually had some apple pie.
Yeah. But the scary thing back to the ladder, while we were up there, 4 fans found us and they climbed up the ladder too. And they were on the roof, which
was cool.
So we had a rooftop party going down. So yeah, it was great. I mean, we traveled across the country to get to Milwaukee. We had good weather. I mean, it was humid in some states, and you get used to it, especially when you're moving. It's okay on the bike, but sometimes dragging along those highways and battling with the trucks it actually turns into a game, and it makes it interesting.
Yeah, I think 90 or 85 degrees at high humidity is worse than 100 degrees in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Road Dog Chronicles, Brady Street, baby.
Yeah, Brady Street.
Well, but for the most part, we skirted all of the weather.
We did.
Even the last night when we were getting into Dodge City there, or not the last night, one of the nights when we were getting into Dodge City, that storm started buckling in on us. So guess what? We did a stop at Applebee's.
Right. Yeah. We ate at Applebee's twice,
which is crazy. But
we had,
But I mean, it was convenient. It was there. We were in Garden City.
Garden City is where we pulled over for gas.
And so we were like, okay, well, let's turn. Let's get away from this thing. But the road turned right down the middle, and it was a light show and heavy rain, but it only lasted for about an hour. Got our steaks in. We're gone.
Yes, definitely. And it's fun fun doing the dealer stops and meeting the people that work at the dealers that we were at, and the owners. And then you have the fans that come in, and that's always a good time. And they tell you stories, and you hear these stories, and you're glad to hear them, and a lot of things about yourself that you don't even remember or know, which is really cool.
Well, it's the second year in a row we've done them, and different dealerships, obviously. Durango was great. That mountain, sitting in there in the dealership, we know Trevor really well. I thought our little place that we stayed at was good. The 636 Steakhouse, that was some bomb food that night.
I'm going to call Trevor out, though.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't ride with us.
He didn't ride with us. There's been 3 or 4 times where he said 100% he was having dinner with us. And then
this was not what he didn't say 100.
No. And every time the dinner time comes, Trevor bounces and we eat with ourselves, which is totally cool. But Trevor, I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to think you don't like us.
Maybe there's some body odor going on. I don't know. No. So, I mean, he had a really good excuse, though. They were flying to go do the ride into homecoming. And so it was his daughter's last day that they were going to be together with her. So they went and celebrated with her. We met a really incredible person. Hopefully her story will come across, and I haven't heard back just yet. Let me just check real quick and see.
Well, she's going to be in the next video.
Maybe.
Well, we did write a little postcard to someone. I did not do the writing, just so you know, and it was addressed to my fat little buddy. And he commented just now. Where'd he go? Shane Rhodes, I got my little fat buddy postcard. I'll bring it to the Boris test.
All right.
That's funny.
Definitely.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, I mean, we had a pretty interesting time in Williams, too, because, one, we rode in with the crowd. We got into the hotel, checked in, cruised town, and we kind of hung out at the Canyon Club and met some really cool people. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch the video. Guys with motorcycle history from way back in their family. We just happened on them.
Well, we're cool. Bouncing. So, yeah, go check it out. And Ashlyn is who I was thinking of. She was in a motorcycle accident and tells a story. She'd lost a friend of theirs, of the family, and about a year earlier. So it's just been a really tough year for her, but it was great to have her show up. And then Dawn and Mona showed up.
Yeah, that was great.
I couldn't believe that. They were headed to do their grocery shopping in Cortez. That's how far they have to go. 2 hours out of Monument Valley to do their grocery shopping. They're like, what the hell's another hour? So they drove 3 hours to see us.
So our good friend Don and his family from Monument Valley came to see us, and it really blew my mind when he walked through the door. It was like, what?
And that was probably one of the more
Don.
mellow meet and greets as far as turnout went, but it was people were flowing through the whole time, this and that. Some of the other ones got wild with lots, just very long lines, but all a good time.
Well, and we kind of just took our time. We had just a travel day the following day, which was nice, and that's where we ended up in Dodge City. So we did about 480 miles that day.
Pulled in at midnight
because we left late.
Yeah,
just we decided to sleep in and leave a little bit later, and so that was a cool thing. We got to see Dodge City, which is really cool. The likes of Wyatt Earp and all the different. What Doc Holliday was through there. That was the Bat
Masterson. I guess every one that we know to this day of Outlaws had some moments in Dodge City.
Well, it was the cow town, and that's where they used to put all the cattle and drive them up from Texas. And
I think they have a big picture of it's almost like a high school picture with all of them.
Oh, I'm sure they do somewhere. But we did eat at Miss Kitty's.
Yes.
So try that. The breakfast was really good there, actually. But for those of you that are our age and watch Gunsmoke, which I used to watch every night in Utah, it came on at 10:30 or 10:45. Watch every episode, Festus and Matt Dillon, and getting all the work done, baby.
This has been my favorite comment of the week, and Matt's just joking. Why aren't you riding the car bikes? We had so many comments on our first ride to Milwaukee. Sorry if I'm being a dick. It's just funny.
Well, the
comment, the title of the video they know we're riding to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And then we're on 2025s with the big screen. And you had some comments, Lance. Wow, I didn't know you could go that fast on a 25-year-old bike. When did a 25-year-old bike have a giant screen on it?
An infotainment system.
Anyway, for those that are still confused, we're riding those to Sturgis in 2 weeks. The video we just dropped was filmed 2 weeks ago.
Not in 2 weeks, actually next Saturday.
Saturday. It's like a week and a half. So, but it's funny because it just tells you a little bit that we put out the media and sometimes people just aren't paying that.
Yeah, it's hard. There's so much stuff out there. It's hard to pay attention. I'm just being mean.
But we did have a lot of people asking where the carbureted bikes were on the ride out there.
And wanting to know about it.
In the garage.
Yeah, and then I think we did the record meet and greet so far in terms of length of time. We went to Twister City, and we were there at 4:00 and we left the dealership at 8:00.
Yep.
And they closed at 6, but they left the doors open and there were people filtering through. We had people there for the whole 4 hours. We had people that had ridden 320 miles one way just to see us.
And that barbecue.
Yeah. But Lance only got a small plate.
Yeah, it was hard to fit in bites between conversations.
I wanted to get back, go back and get more.
Was that another Applebee's night?
That was another Applebee's night.
That was night 2?
Because it was right next to the hotel there.
And right next to the hotel, the only restaurant within a couple miles was the Applebee's.
There was a Taco Bell.
But I do want to thank Kristen and all the work she put in, and what a great turnout, what a great event. And we had a blast. We did probably, what do you think, 6 to 10 of these shout outs to people for various illnesses or not there.
Birthdays.
Videos for birthdays, and it was incredible.
Good time.
And a great dealership.
Good time was had by all. And the bikes that we were on, the Street Glide Ultras.
Is it carbureted?
They're not carbureted, but they sure rip. I mean, those things are powerful. They're light and nimble.
Yeah.
Allegedly
fast.
And you can load those suckers up with gear and do the distance on those bikes.
That's the nice thing. I am right before this live, I went to go pack up the Dyna to take it on its little maiden voyage test this weekend. And I don't have saddlebags for it yet. So I'm used to having 10 hats and a tire pump and a tire patch kit, and a couple cameras and film and jackets and gloves and this and that, and still having a ton of room in my saddlebags. Whereas not the case in the Dyna. No. Not yet, at least.
Look at Cooking with Churchills.
Cooking with Churchills.
I think that is the guy that
I noticed from the videos that you didn't need my advice on this. We tried, man. We tried.
The only stretch of road that we had really where we saw the most law enforcement was from Twister City to Dillon Brothers. Yeah,
we made it like 1,200 miles with seeing maybe 2 cops. And then from that point, in one state, it was a state after we filmed that thing at the gas station.
Yeah, it was Nebraska.
It was just
everywhere.
Law enforcement
and
central.
We were on back roads. And so, but that brings me to, that was also another great tour. Those guys are wonderful. We were able to ride in with the owner and a couple of the hog members from the team there. We had, what was the name of the lake we're in? Como?
Como. Geneva.
No, Geneva was the big lake.
It was Como. Geneva was behind it, yeah.
At a great restaurant there. We have a little interview. You'll see that in the next drop or two. Mars, I believe, was the place we ate at. 120-year restaurant, just insane.
In Arizona.
When we ride in Arizona, I'll go like this. Galen will go like this. And Josh will go like this. And usually the red lights go off. They wave, throw a patch at us, and on we go.
Really?
Yeah. We got TJ. Got 5,000 miles on his 25 Street Glide Ultra.
Nice. Good work, TJ.
Tell all your friends they need to get some more bikes. Let's go.
Yep.
We need bikers out there.
Yeah, a lot of times we're on the road. We don't see many bikers out there. We don't know if you guys are all staying home or.
Hey, 04 Road King from Eastern Washington. Yeah. Great job, Richard. Is it CARB or EFI?
You got to park that thing right next to Galen.
Yes, sir. 2001. And we can get into that in a minute, but I want to thank the Dillon Brothers team too, because Ethan and everyone there, Andrew, they all great job.
And Ethan did a little Irish bill pay on me. It was me and Ethan and the other guy. Ethan was the taller guy with the long hair,
Yeah.
right? He just paid the bill and left. And then I'm like, me and the other dude went to go pay. It was already paid. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a cool little place they took us to. It's what was that, King City?
No, had a really unique name. I'll look for it.
And well, I mean the area it was, and it's like you wouldn't even expect it. Great Airbnb with that. And that day we picked up the ladies. They showed up at the dealership. That was cool to get them in there and start the trip. So there's going to be a lot of cool footage coming out.
Yeah, we wanted them to ride through a couple of states and get into Milwaukee and go to House of Harley, because that was a cool open house as well. They did real well taking care of us.
This is an 805 Cerveza.
Yeah.
It has a little lime with it.
This is a coffee cup with water.
Elk City.
Elk City. And what was the restaurant?
I am looking Ponderosa Bar.
Ponderosa Bar. If you
Ponderosa.
haven't been there, you got to go check this place out. They had taco night the night we were there. I understand they have, I think it's Thursdays, they do a prime rib, and they said it's bomb.
Well, I was jonesing for the prime rib,
Me
and
too.
we sat down and they said it's taco night. And I go, oh, can I still get a steak? Nope.
Nope.
Taco
No.
night.
This is what
Which
we have.
tacos are great.
What night? So first off, after we answer this question, I will put a link in the chat, which is going to give you guys all the information for our Boar's Nest Burger Bash, 2LaneLIVE Harley Burger Bash at the Boar's Nest on August 3rd. But first, what days are we going to be in Sturgis, Galen?
We will arrive the 31st. And then we'll be there until we're leaving the 6th.
Bada bing, the bada boom. Leave the
Then you scroll up, I think I saw a comment from Chad as well.
Yeah.
Right there. It was cool to have him show up at the House of Harley. That's where we ended that tour, and he was right there. And we've been trading some messages back and forth, and I have to show you this guy. He's I wonder if I have it here. It's probably on the Instagram, but I'm going to show you later his office pictures, just of all sorts. So he's going to put our picture up there.
Awesome.
I mean,
Oh, he
very
had the
cool.
picture that we signed.
No,
Is that the guy that came in with a picture?
No, that was someone different, I think. Chad was the big, tall at House of Harley.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Anyway.
So the Burger Bash, I mean, when you guys go to our website, you'll be able to see that. We'll get into it more, but we have a counter that's going to be going on there later today or tomorrow, letting you know exactly what time.
Little countdown.
And TJ says he loves the channel. So thank you, TJ. We love that you love the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Are we doing a giveaway?
We're doing a giveaway, but it's only, I think we're doing 10 sets of gloves, 10.
10.
And then,
Wow.
but it's only like one time. So we might have to make them wait, because those codes are going to go quick.
We'll make
but,
them wait.
sometime in the next 5 to 20 minutes,
You guys better stay with us.
we'll give you
then.
guys a code to
We'll
get
let you
any
know.
set of 2LaneLIVE gloves, Highwayman gloves, for free.
One of the things I'd like to do, if we meet, you've met Kyle Snow and his father, right?
Yep.
So if Kyle Snow
Or his
shows
son.
up,
Yeah.
and we meet him, I think we're going to have to make him the official marketing director that works directly for you,
Uh-huh.
because he is really good at trying to push our media to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are we going to pay him, or
No, he said he'd work for free.
he'll just do it for
Yep.
free?
He'd actually pay us.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's actually a good business move on our end.
well, maybe if he, I don't know, gets there early enough, he could have a free burger and a shirt on us.
Exactly.
What
And Kyle,
happens on that?
yes, we are riding with Thrashin',
What happens? What's the deal? 8-3
but
Burger Bash. Give him the deal.
8-3, 11
August.
to 1, right? 11 to 1?
11-1.
It might be 11 to 2, 3, 4, 5, depending how long you guys stay. We have to bounce out of there at a certain point and head to Outlaw Square. It's going to be packed there, and I think you guys get there early. You might have to find parking somewhere else. We might have some
Let's
shuttle
talk about
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Well, we don't know what we
don't know,
really
but-
can go, but we're working on a shuttle system that can get you guys within a mile. Seriously, it's a nice place to park, beautiful mountain, but we don't know yet. And we can't give you the details on that, but we will maybe next Thursday.
Potentially a paved road up to a dirt parking lot that is supposedly flat and graded, so very easy to park on. potentially have a bus that will run people back and forth if it gets that busy. It is a quite large parking lot, but it also could be very packed, and would want you guys to watch the ingress and egress, because there's a kind of a curve that comes down the hill, and you just got to check yourself before I don't want to say it.
Don't say it.
But he's working on stuff. He even has a little lower area that some folks can park to. But we're getting the vibe that this is going to be one hell of a party.
Yeah, I mean,
Huge.
The story,
Huge.
The story, it's got over 8,000 views on it right now.
Yeah, Thrashins had 8,000. I had like 4,000. We had a couple thousand on 2Lane.
Yep.
It's people are watching.
So
they're
we might be
looking.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll be good. But the first 100 get a free T-shirt, and they get a meal on us and Harley Davidson.
And you can find all of that information in the link that I will paste here again.
So there is a Harley 2LaneLIVE collab T-shirt, and the same design. There's only 100 of those, but then there's the same design without the Harley logo on it. 2LaneLIVE Boar's Nest. We have 200 of those shirts, so there's plenty of shirts, but
Yep.
we might run out.
So Rich says, so how many miles from your home to Sturgis, and how long will it take you? When I was riding to Milwaukee, I was thinking about the episode where you guys, did 1,000 miles in one day. Crazy. I mapped it out today with all of our waypoints, and it was a little over 1,550 miles.
Yeah, it's like I
Let me
was
turn
going to
that
say.
phone off.
And we have no
Close to
time. We could get there in two days if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that because we have a lot of things happening, which we're not getting into yet. We're going to tell you in a little bit. We'll tell you about the whole trip.
Stop ringing as soon as he gets our
Line 2.
line 2.
Our favorite.
That's our favorite.
Our
You've seen
favorite.
Josh's spoofs on those.
So,
but
I mean, should we get into the Sturgis run? Well, we didn't finish off. Milwaukee was fantastic. They did have the Hank Williams Jr. concert got tornadoed out.
We ended up doing about 2,700 miles in total to get from here to Milwaukee, and we were on the media bikes. Thank you, Matt, for helping us figure that stuff out, because we had to get back here. And as we thought, we've been nothing but busy this week trying to get the bikes ready, the final touches. We had a lot of orders. It's just been a really demanding week, and we got one more week and we're on the road. But yeah, the Hank Williams concert got tornadoed out when we didn't really have a tornado.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, Chris, the guy that runs the Hog Group for Harley, I think he's the guy that put those posters together. They were insane. I loved that. Was just a really cool look the way he did that. He did it, I think, for all the people. Matt, you can correct if it wasn't him. But it was quite the turnout. We had a line all the way down. I mean, it was crazy. And then we look over, and people were in our line were over in Thrashin's line, and then they were coming back, and it was just what a hell of a day.
Very busy.
And then, even though the park closed and we didn't get the concert, we decided to take a walk back towards the hotel, and we found our beautiful Mason Street Steakhouse.
Oh,
right. And
shout out to Aiden.
It was so good.
Who?
Oh, Laura I was like, how did she know it was Laura? Shout out to Aiden at Mason Street Grill.
Yeah, Aiden did a great job. Service-wise, incredible. What did Matt say?
Said they don't issue tornado warnings for funsies. The clouds were spinning. Thankfully, it dissipated. Yeah,
Yes.
Someone at the show was actually telling me about an event, I think the prior month in the Midwest somewhere, where they did not issue a warning, and the whole stage, like with all the metal and everything, got ripped out, and a few people actually got.
They did what they had to do.
You think about that, how many
move.
people were there, and it wasn't like people were panicking and running, and but at least they gave it enough time for everyone to get the hell out of there.
Yo, shout out to Alex Red. We got some beer money. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Thanks, Alex. The bummer is we don't get warnings for earthquakes. They just come.
Well, we get a little warning.
We do?
Yeah. Beep. But I was really looking forward to seeing Hank.
Yeah, I do.
And so I'm kind of bummed we weren't able to see that. But all in all, the day was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great homecoming. It always makes you look forward to the next one.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to homecoming, it's really worth it. Milwaukee is really a cool city. There's great places to eat. There's
also great riding, like 15 minutes outside of town.
Yeah.
So to get out there, and you wouldn't believe the show they put on, and Veterans Park is cool. Brady Street's chaotic. The museum and the restaurants there. I mean, it's just a really good vibe.
And most people don't realize how hard the staff and the people from Harley Davidson work to make this event happen. It's a lot of work.
We have Buenos Aires in the house.
I was going to say,
Welcome.
Galen, I don't know if you want to answer this question. If Randy was here, he could answer it.
Yeah, where's Randy?
Did y'all get into that 4 Roses I gifted in a parking lot garage?
So
did.
let me
and Matt did too, right?
Let me give you a little something. Thank you so much for that. By the way, it was well received. And when we were sitting one night, was it after the tornado warning? I think it was.
In the parking lot where we smoked cigars.
We couldn't go sit outside and smoke, so we went in the parking garage and we used one of the bikes with the tour pack on it as our bar. And that bottle of 4 Roses supplied 2 or 3 of us. And we were very thankful for that. So we appreciate it. Next time we see you, we need a bigger bottle. I'm just telling you. No, I'm kidding. But we're grateful that you were able to do that for us. So we did enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
They
sir.
want to know where our wives are.
They want to know where your hot wives are.
Our hot wives are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're at home.
Yes.
Well, your
mine's-
wife went to Universal City today.
No, she went to Universal Studios. With Stella and little Lance,
Little Lance.
the little guy. So it's just a grandkid day.
Well, Teresa's just buzzing around trying to get some stuff ready for my packing for Sturgis.
Mhm.
But I'll finish homecoming with this. I had a great time. It was great having the wives there. We got this whole trip. We spent the 4th of July together. We've never really done that as a group. That was really a blessed day to have us out on there, even though we usually do it with our families. We were there with our dudes, and Mike was able to join us. But I had another great year, and I can't wait to see what they come up with next year.
Only Matt knows.
Only Matt knows. I think it's time for a giveaway.
Okay. Only the shadow knows.
Only the shadow knows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explain this first, and hopefully everyone understands. There will be a giveaway code for 100% off of any of the 3 available 2LaneLIVE gloves. You'll probably have to pay shipping, but we are going to give you in this chat box a link exactly where you need to click to find the gloves and a code that you will put in as you check out. And I think that's all the information that you need. Ready, set, go. There are 10 codes available. Use the code CARBSTURGIS, all in caps, which is only available for those 3 sets of gloves. Link below. It'll be the first 3 gloves in that link. Again, if it's not July 17th, 2025, that code probably won't work, but we appreciate you guys' support, and hopefully those instructions were clear enough.
Do you think they'll follow the instructions?
No.
Yeah. So
there we go.
We got a couple questions.
You guys are fast.
What do you think what do you guys think of choppers?
I love
choppers.
We have a chopper here. We have a 75 iron head sporty that we've ridden a bit, and we need to get that. After we get back from Sturgis, we need to get the tires on it and get it fixed up.
We've neglected it. It's sitting there.
But the family came through. We need to go back and get that thing going.
What are you chewing on?
So, we're going to ride choppers next year.
Yeah, what are you chewing on?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Maybe
choppers.
I didn't do the code right. I don't even think we've had one.
Oh,
there we go. Speak of the
going.
devil. Let's see
going.
here. There we go. Looks like people are getting some other stuff too.
Yeah. Meech was glad I got to meet you guys at the
Wait a
HD
second.
Museum last Saturday, even if it was brief. You were in the midst of a convo, but I shook your hands on my way out of the museum store. Oh, cool.
So, unfortunately, it looks like it's like this guy got 2 gloves and it gave him both for free, even though I had it set to 1 use per customer. But we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll give him 2.
All right.
But if you can fix that while you're
I'm going to try and do that.
Gabagooing.
Yeah. Here you go. Work.
Yeah, let's go to work. So let's get into the Sturgis deal and So we're gonna leave on the 26th, as I said, and we'll try to get into to Deadwood around the 31st. So
We're taking an undisclosed.
but we've got some really cool things. First of all, we're not done with the bikes yet. We still need tires on the damn bikes. So those should be here tomorrow. I may run my bike, and if you want to run yours, we may go see him tomorrow afternoon.
Well, that means if I have
Because
tires.
Friday, Monday, he's closed. So we'd have to wait till Tuesday. I'd like to get him on the bike so I can go spin around this weekend. But we'll see what happens. But we are 99% ready for this trip in terms of the bikes themselves. We've got a couple new exhaust systems on 2 of the bikes. We've got the BA air cleaners. We've got Legend suspension. We've got Clockworks windshields. The one I've got is a big kind of tinted thing. I'm going to rock that sucker. We got thrash and supply parts, fueling, as I said, the BA air cleaner. What else we got on those suckers?
That's about it.
We got a Memphis Shades fairing that's on one.
Windshield, yep.
Windshield. So
I'm excited. I mean, I've been riding mine around a little bit. I got about probably 250 miles on it. I took it for a little spin today. It's strong. It's solid. It's clean. I'm pretty excited to ride. I'm actually looking forward to this trip a lot because we're going to do some different things. And camping is one of them.
Camping is one of them. So we're going to try to camp almost every night. How about that?
Almost. We might have the hotel. No,
we're camping every night.
Nothing.
No. No hotels. What do you mean?
What I mean is that we've never said that publicly. We're trying to keep that a secret, but it's okay.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were.
Cool. I don't even. It's not my channel.
Don't listen to us.
When are you guys going to give
we're not
100% off discount code for a 2025 CVO? You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. But it's not today and it's not tomorrow. So out of all the generations of Harley engines, what would be your votes of hardest to kill?
Hardest to kill.
I feel like the way the flatheads were built to survive in wartime and be fixed from a lawn or like a field somewhere. I don't know. But I was talking to a buddy last night whose Evo, his oil light was coming on for like 3 weeks and he just didn't know why. Turns out there wasn't any oil in the motor.
Oh.
Didn't blow it up. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Huh.
Knuckleheads,
Man, I don't know. I think that
shovel
the
head.
way they've built the M8 now is, if you take out just on the motor itself, they're pretty bulletproof. I mean, the first year that they came out, they had a little bit of a breather problem with the oil leaking, but that was quickly fixed. And now they're a tough motor, I think.
Well, I mean, I've had 6 different Harleys or 7 different Harleys, and I've had V-twins, and I've had M8s. And honestly, and I'm not just saying this, I pretty much have had 0 problems with every single Harley I've ever had.
I was going to say also the twin cam was like that. How many years was that in?
Like 18
Yeah,
or
the twin
something.
cam.
Or something forever.
Yeah.
99 to 17, but was it 98 and a half? I don't know. Anyway, a long time.
I mean, but that thing, they had perfected that one almost and 0 problems.
Yeah, so I don't have a lot to say, and we crush miles, so we change the oil, we maintain them the way you're supposed to. But
Now, if you buy an Evo from a stranger in Arizona, it will ruin your life. Trust me.
And we were going to get on. We all had Evos kind of in our shopping carts when we were looking at stuff, and Kyle said Evo, but the challenge with the Evo right now is if you do have a breakdown, it's just more difficult to find the parts for them.
Yep.
So we decided to go to the twin cam route and carbureted, and that solved that.
fun bikes.
Wow,
Super fun bikes. I'm excited to rip this thing through some twisties this weekend.
So look, we've got it's going to be interesting too because Lance still has a tour pack. You and I don't have shit. I just have the saddlebags.
But you went to Sturgis how many years without a tour bag?
I know, but
never.
I
once.
I don't have a rack on the back, so I'm gonna perfect my packing a little bit more.
You don't have no rack on the back?
No, I'm gonna lay.
You can tie onto the back.
I'm gonna lay a sleeping bag, a tent, and an Indian blanket on the back.
Right. It'll work perfect.
Yeah,
And then you can put.
and a pillow.
You have a sissy bar, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
So
sissy
you
bar
have
and
your-
saddlebags, you can strap so much to
Yeah,
that.
I can. I'll
Yeah.
do like a. I'll do a duffel as well.
We're gonna look like Olivier.
Olivier.
I can't-
Oh, wait a
that guy's
second.
crazy.
I have no mat, no tour pack rack, but I'm gonna steal one.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna get one
Don't you have a tour pack on the bike right now?
without a rack.
Oh, for the top,
Yes.
not the tour
Why do
pack
you need a
mounting
rack?
rack. The
I
little
carry a
basket
bag
like a
on
little
that.
girl.
Why?
Because I like to. It makes it easy.
Mm.
You remember those beach cruisers back in the day
Yeah.
with the tassels on the handlebar
Yeah.
ends and the little basket out front? Yeah.
Nice
get one of
meeting
those.
you, Kyle, as well. Wichita.
Du-du-du-du.
But I'm excited to see. I mean, we're on these skinny wheel baggers. Luckily, I don't think we're going to carry a shit ton of speed just because we'll go fast.
Oh, I'm going
Dom
100.
will still rip
I'm
it.
going 100 the whole way.
But we're going to have to stop probably every 100 miles or so, 60 to 100 miles. with that little
Realistically.
peanut tank.
I saw Dom's bike up on the lift working on it.
He talked about maybe changing the tank out to a bigger tank. So
Yeah, he
we'll
was
see.
saying that.
We'll see if that happens. But we're going to have a few surprises for you along the way, and we'll tease you with a little bit of the Instagram stuff. But I think the videos when we get back, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, which I'm thinking that,
You think of that?
I'm really thinking that, they're going to be sick.
Well, we got myself, Galen, Josh. We got Lance, Juan, Chance. Well, no, riding.
Chance is
Dom.
riding.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Chance and Dom. Luke, Evan.
No, there's 12 of us riding.
There's 12
Oh,
of us.
12.
Yeah.
all on
There's
carbureted
15
bikes.
going, but there's 12 riding.
Those steakhouses better have room for us.
Well, I was talking to someone about bigger groups the other day, and it's like you just got to split it up, like maybe 5 and 5 or 6 and 6. And
Yeah. Kyle, thank you, but I have another tour pack I can steal the rack off the back of that and replace it when I'm done.
Do you guys think Cole will go?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
We will also not be rejetting as much as
No.
that would be cool, rejetting the carbs from the side of the road. So we're just going to mess with the air fuel mixture and give it a bunch of gas and get 0.9 miles a gallon, and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to Tavis. Tavis lives in New Mexico, and he makes jewelry. He's Navajo, and he watched our videos when we were in Monument Valley, and he found us, and he said, I'm going to make you guys some stuff. Well, I got this cool ring. Galen got this cool bracelet. Josh doesn't wear jewelry, so he doesn't have anything. But
Well, he came to the store,
he came to our studio here.
and we were talking about what he was doing, and then he had stuff on, and he's like, I'm a jewelry maker as part of my part-time stuff. So we went outside, and he had a bag full of stuff,
Right.
and we looked at it, and he took his bracelet off his arm and put it on mine. So he knew the size of the bracelet. And he said, I'm a man of my word. I will bring stuff to you in Durango.
Well, we saw him at Born Free as well.
Right.
And then he did show up in Durango, and he brought that. He rode his motorcycle up
At like 5 o'clock when they were closing.
because he was actually selling
Yeah.
at the place he sells off the road there. So Tavis,
Yeah. Awesome
Thank
stuff.
you, brother.
Thank you. And we are brothers with him.
and he does ride. He has an Indian. He has a couple
He's got
motorcycles.
2 Indians.
Yeah. So he's a rider, highwayman, and now a new friend.
So I think Kyle had asked, or someone asked earlier, if we're doing the Thrasher ride. And did you answer that? You said we are.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
So their ride is the 5th, right? Tuesday.
Yes.
And I don't know. There's a lot of planning. We've heard a lot of could be a lot of people. So
Things are changing quickly, but the ride is scheduled.
it might be best for some just to show up to Outlaw Square
Right.
instead of try to do, because it could be hectic. And last year we had about 230 riders, and That was crazy.
Well, it's gonna
but
have a police escort too.
Yeah.
But
Well,
depends.
yeah, we'll see.
Might have to do shifts.
Might have to do shifts. That's why I'm saying it might be better just to show up at Outlaw Square.
All this is making me hungry.
Well, if you haven't had a Boar's Nest burger, that Burger Bash Day is going to be insane.
Mhm.
And I recommend for people, if you're two up or if you're with your dudes, get one Boar's Nest burger and one cheeseburger, cut them in half and go for it. If you're only going to go there once, we usually go there twice. And one of the times we'll get the Boar's Nest and the other time we get a cheeseburger or something else. But
I don't know if their grill is going to be big enough to do the whole 2-lane party.
Food
they're
is
going to
on
be
point.
flipping burgers like as fast as,
Mhm.
maybe they're going to have some extra barbecues. Jim's planning.
Yeah,
he knows what's coming.
He knows what's coming. The tidal wave of cool motorcycle people.
This guy did Sacramento to Jacksonville, Florida. Best time of my life.
Yeah, someone asked if we did a Cali Beach to North Carolina trip. And I said, no, we have not done a true coast-to-coast trip yet.
We need to.
Yep.
We've been coast to coast, but not we. I mean, I would love to take Highway 50 from the coast to coast. I would love to take. There's another highway that goes a whole way across
to the rice dish with steak.
Well,
Wow.
Josh, you are welcome to the rice dish with steak my mother-in-law just made. We might be kind of far away, but if it's close, I'm on my way. Tires. Someone asked, we talked about tires mucho earlier, but we are all doing the Commander 3s, or did we switch some of those up?
Lance's going to be doing the Commander 3 touring on, it's the new compound.
Sup, Vogel?
You and I are doing the Commander 3
Cruiser.
Gotcha. On new compound.
What up, Alex?
So that'll be interesting to see if we can feel a difference on the tire. There's supposedly a better rain tire.
Yeah, it's just such a different bike.
Yeah, completely different.
Goatee on the go says, what will the bird count be for the Sturgis run, Josh? If you guys missed it, I splattered a bird at allegedly 100 miles an hour on that road glide, and the whole inner side of my fairing was just covered in blood and guts, and my neck and my helmet, and it was great. I might have got the bird.
I was behind him, and I saw this about 3-inch flapper, like a booger, come flying at my bike, and it hit the ground. I'm in the comm. I'm like, what was it? And then I see him kind of feeling around, and like, I think I hit a bird, and sure enough, blood all over his neck.
You know, birds aren't real.
Yeah,
I heard they're not real.
And also for all your ladies out there, Laura and Teresa are going to be there. Courtney's going to be there. My daughter Lauren. So we're going to have like a crew of ladies as well.
My wife is going to be there. I just haven't met her yet. Just kidding. Just kidding.
The bottom end of the FXR is done. Is that what Alex said?
Yeah, we talked to Alex at Lake Como, and he's scrambling to get that FXR ready to ride it to Sturgis.
It looks like it might be ready.
Boom.
All right. You got to show up, Alex, to the ride and also to the burgers.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot quieter in the headphones without that AC blasting.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What AC? I didn't hear anything.
True that. It's all in my head.
So, yeah, we have it's going to be – I'm actually I look forward to Sturgis every year. It's one of the greatest trips. We've been all over this country, and we love everywhere we go. And people ask you, what's your favorite trip? And we always say the next one. But – this next one, I'm really, really looking forward to because it's really going to throw us out of our norm with riding these brand new, great bikes that go fast and they're strong. And we have to do a little bit of different stuff here, which is great. And I'm glad we're doing it because we're kind of going back in time and learning some history.
Bust. Yeah, my bike is. I think it was March of 2001 is when so I'm 25 years old on that bike. You're 20 years on your bike.
Yeah.
Josh, I think, is probably 25 as well. I don't know when
if you count bikes in 2026 coming out in 2025, my 01 probably came out in 2000, so 25 years old.
So we're taking these bikes, and I think there's going to be some great surprises and some great times, and people are digging kind of the vibe about it. And one of the things we did want to talk about as we start talking about these bikes on the trip is, you know, the cost of entry to go ride a motorcycle doesn't have to be a brand new motorcycle. We found some bikes here that have some low mileage on them. Josh's middle mileage for $5,000. And yes, we're putting some parts on them. You don't have to do that, but we are. So you could spend a little bit more money and then have a nice ride and then graduate from there. But one of the things we want to make sure people understand, that entry point, you can be at a lower entry point to get in.
You could buy a bitchin' Sportster for like $3,000 with under 10,000 miles.
Yep.
And ride that to Sturgis.
Yes. A big comment went up and gone, and keep going.
Okay.
That one. What is?
Let me see. Brandon says, isn't it crazy to think that the channel has grown to the point where you can bring more attention to this business and help them out? I'm sure you didn't think that the first time you guys went there. That was a trip. He's talking about the Boar's Nest, because we dropped the videos. They didn't get like a ton of views or anything, but every time we talked to Jeff and Haley and all them at the Boar's Nest, they're like, so many people come in, they're looking for you. And then as that video gained traction over time and our channel in general, it's kind of what, like, their business changed.
Well, a couple things to that. We had at one of the meet and greets, we had a couple walk up to us and said, you really screwed up the Boar's Nest.
Yeah.
We're like, what do you? She said, we can't even get a seat in there anymore.
No way.
And so they were tongue in cheek. I mean, it was funny. But we have a thing that has helped us all along the 5.5 years we've been doing this, and it's called Fate. And we had the wives, and we were doing the Sturgis before the rally. These guys never opened before Memorial Day. We happened to stop in because they were open. We were there before Memorial Day. It was snowing. We went in and stood around the big potbelly stove, and we saw a young lady, Haley, sitting at the bar doing some stuff on a calculator and stuff. And so I approached her and said, hey, who's the owner? Is there any way we can get an interview? And she said, well, I can do better than that. We just bought the place, and the old owner can be here tomorrow, and you can be, and my dad will be here. Let's just set that up. And I can't remember the name of the cook at the time that was there. She's not there now, but she was a little salty, and she was but a beautiful, lovely human being. And when we came back 3 months later, or 2 months later, when we're at Sturgis, the tickets were out, and she started yelling at Lance and I, what did you guys do to us? And that was 4 years ago, maybe? Or
3.5. Yeah, three, I guess.
And they've just been booming, and people are coming in. Where are the 2LaneLIVE guys? When are they going to be here? Jim's like, I don't know. I don't keep their calendar. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to see. And a lot of people coming down that hill would just go by.
Yeah, you miss it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, Cooking with Churchill said, I picked up my 72 XL8 for $950 last year. And that's true. Out here, our prices are different. When we were in at Dillon Brothers, I was talking to some folks that picked up Dynas recently for like $2-3 grand, where the same thing out here would be like 7-8. So depending on where you're at, either way, even in California and New York, more of the expensive places for used bikes, you can still find something for under $5 grand.
And then what usually happens is you get that bike and you ride it and you put parts on it, you love it, and within a year or so, you're eventually
like,
looking at the new bike, and then you're stoked. But it's a great entry level to get into the riding,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's Hoghead saying that?
I said, evening, I think your trip to Sturgis and back is going to be very uneventful. Those old bikes will literally run forever as long as you take care of them.
We think so too. We're not expecting any problems. It's just when they're not your bikes and you don't know how they've been treated, it seems like they're in good shape. They've fired up. There's no noise in the engine. There's no noise in the primary. There's one thing that we've been asked a lot, which is, have we taken the cover and looked at the cams and looking at the
cam chain
tensioner, and we have not done that. So we don't think we'll have any problems with that. Lance has got 12,000 on his. I've got 18 on mine. So failure is usually around 30 is what we're told,
Yeah.
25 to 30. So we think we'll
But
be
that's
pretty
not,
good.
that's really not the adventure I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the adventure of the group of guys that we're with, and we're going to do some things along the way. They're going to be fun. So that's going to be the adventure. I can't wait to share it with you guys.
And I think we're doing some stuff that's completely different than we've done before this
Yeah.
year. So it, I agree. I mean, I think the bikes shouldn't be a problem. But I can't wait to do some of the things that we're planning on doing.
Right.
And that we'll show you
we
later.
got a good group of guys with us too, that the Fueling Boys, Juan and Dom, these guys all know how to work on bikes. So, if anything does happen and you ride by or see a video, you might see us standing there going, while they're working on our bikes.
No, we'll pitch in.
We'll pitch in, but just more like shovel diggers.
Yeah.
I'll just be filming.
Yeah, Joshua, you got to stand the camera.
Yeah, come on. Someone commented earlier, the editing and cuts in this video were so great and smooth together. And in my head, I'm like, man, that was the sloppiest edit I've ever done, because we kind of went for the vloggy thing. So maybe that's the ticket. Just say,
What's
I don't
Peter
care
saying?
anymore. Peter, I don't see you, Peter.
2LaneLIVE, fuck the world.
Yeah.
For the win.
Oh,
For the win.
Peter, there it is.
I mean,
yeah, buddy, my man.
could mean a few different things. I guess it depends.
Keep the old iron alive. You won't have any problems other than elevation changes. You guys are going to have a blast. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we're on some old paint schemes, which is cool. I dig that. I'll tell you, that Concord Purple and Diamond Ice, it gets some, every time I post a little thing on it, gets quite a bit of love. It's pretty funny.
Will you be getting more mission bags? It says you're sold out. We do have one in the showroom. Maybe they were sold out. Let me check. I think they were that's probably just one of the last ones we're sitting on. I don't know if they're
in with thrashing yet, but Gordy, we have one here if you need it.
Yeah, just shoot us
shoot me you want me to hold it aside?
Mission duffel. Yeah, those are backward for a little bit.
Check our site.
Our side is showing sold out, is what he's saying.
But we do have, like you say, we have one in our showroom.
Gordy, shoot us an email. I will send you an invoice and you can purchase it if you would like. That's the simplest way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yes. You know what I mean, man?
Yes, sir.
Well, next week, I don't know, we'll announce who our guest is, and then, gosh dang, guys, we go home Friday night and we leave Saturday morning.
Woo-wee.
So
wow, that came quick.
Up probably we got to probably get out of here at like 7:38 just to beat the heat a little bit.
It's been a cool start to the summer. It hasn't been that bad.
I looked at next week's.
Yeah.
At 1:14 in Needles.
Whew. So we got to leave at 6 in the morning, 5 or 6 in the morning. Beat the sun.
And then it's like 101 in Kingman.
That's great. It'll feel like it's winter after the.
I know, but where we're camping is hopefully it's like 20 more degrees cooler,
Yes, sir. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate the support on the giveaways, checking out the store, checking out the videos.
Did the giveaway work? Did they?
Yeah, the 10 codes were gone like the wind.
Gone
with the wind.
I like that.
Well, we appreciate all of you. We'll see hopefully a lot of you at the Boar's Nest. If it's really busy, find a place to park and at least come up and say hello, even if you don't get the shirt or the burger.
And one
love
thing,
to take a picture with you.
One thing we hear people say a lot is like, I was walking by and I saw you guys. I wanted to just say hi and get a picture, and I didn't want to bother you. Bother us. We don't give a crap. Do it.
The only thing I will say is if there's like a line of people, like at this meet and greet, we had some difficulty because there's a line of people, but then people would come up from behind.
Right.
So just see what's going on.
Or if Lance has a hamburger in his hand, he gets very angry.
Oh, that ain't Lance.
No, that ain't me.
All right, guys. We will see you. We'll probably have another live next week, right?
But pay attention to the Instagram.
Yeah,
and follow along with what we're doing, because you can be with us all week watching what we're doing to get ready for Sturgis.
Yes, sir. And with that,
we'll see you
down the road.
Down the road.
Oh, my hat.